Yep.
Hey
Hey
Alfred,
man.
how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, dude.
Hey,
But
by
you're
the
from
way, you are
Australia, aren't
Malaysian
you?
or Thai?
Oh, okay. I thought you were Singaporean or something.
No, man, I'm actually a Thai person, but I'm in Australia.
Okay, okay. I'm actually Malaysian living in Thailand, dude, for 4 years now.
There you go.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
um,
All right.
so
First of
dude,
all,
like,
this conversation is being
mm,
recorded. If that's okay with you.
yep.
All right. Probably best to just show you my screen rather than yours. That way, you don't have to review any information on your end. Maybe that
Yes,
would be
yes.
better.
I just hope Skype loads perfectly clear HD and all that. Okay, I can see it now.
Cool, cool. All right. So, you want to go? You want me to go through a different strategy, right? On the what do you call them? On the Gunbot.
Yeah, I'm looking at wiki page too.
Great. We're gonna go through them, and then I'll explain to you like what are these one with this one for, and how what it look like on a chart. That would be the best way to do it. Yeah. I'm just gonna remove everything. 1 second. Phew, look at that. Somewhere it just dropped, man. It went to like what 1,000. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, full bag.
Oh man, nasty, mate, nasty. Gee. Anyway, anyway. Um, so what are we doing? Oh yeah, that's right. So the wiki and different strategy here. Now, as I sent you like a screen before, 213. This is mine version. I think it's off right now because I was mate, just haven't had enough time to do everyone. So the strategy is pretty much the same whether you're using the default GUI or you're using this GUI here. Pretty much the same really. It just has a combination of Bollinger Band BB, step gain, gain ping pong, BBRSI, and trailing stop, and it's a combination of between different strategy.
Hmm.
Now, Bollinger Band, I mean, obviously, some of them you may already know, but some people might not. So I'm just going to go through them if that's okay with you and then explain to you in full.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because for me, for a new person like me, I only briefly studied forex. I mean, I barely even know uh, most of the strategies out and indicators out there. Um, so it's really, I mean, it would be really helpful if you explain in terms of crypto, because uh, not everything, maybe everything, not everything applies from forex to crypto, right?
I don't do Forex, but the indicators should be just indicators, should be about the same.
Okay,
By saying that, I do agree. Like, I mean, like Gunbot will have their own settings, like the way they design the settings, and I will try and explain that in a way that makes sense and hopefully clear in this call. So what we're looking at is a Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band, is used. I don't know, like I don't know the technical term of it. I just know how to read it. Um, there is a top line and a bottom line and a medium line, which is that one there. Now, the way the what do you call them the gunbot works is, let's say, bear with me.
you
Let
buy
me.
low and sell high.
That's it, man. Just buy low, sell high. I'm going to use the pair. The seed is BB, right? Actually, the setting would be in here. So this is the BB. Trading limit is pretty much. I'm just going to go through them. So trading limit is how much you want to trade per trade,
Bitcoin, right?
huh?
Like 0.001 Bitcoin.
Correct. Now, if you decided
Yeah,
to use, say, for example, like the bottom one, which is USDT and BTC, so whatever kind of like lead up at the front, like this one is BTC against BCC, but the bottom one is USDT against BTC, which means in this case, in this very case, if you put in 0.001, you're actually using like less than a cent to trade, if that
okay.
makes sense. So you would have to have,
So
let's
that's
say,
like the base, the base, right?
correct. Whatever the first one is your base. So in this case, let's say you want to use $100 per trade, you would type in 100 in the trading limit.
Right.
Same thing goes with ETH. If you want to use ETH as a leading, same thing apply. So we go back to it. So this is BB. The period, basically this is a candlestick. So I'm just going to go ahead into here and make sure that my candlestick or the time interval is 5 minutes, right? What am I looking at? So this one is BCC. Just want to make sure we're on the same one. So BCC, what is it called again? BTC. And then we're looking for Bittrex. So this would be pretty much the same chart. Man, look at that. That's nasty. So the trade limit in this one for right now, we're using 0.001, which is about $10 per trade, give or take. Period is 5 minutes candle, so we're using 5 minutes candlestick. Apologize for the call. And the buy level 0.6. This is where we'll come back to that in a sec. Actually, buy level and gain and EMA. This one shouldn't be there because it doesn't require in the BB. I don't know why it's there. But the main thing for the BB is just high BB and low BB, and that's it. So high BB, we're just gonna apply Bollinger Band in here. BB. There we go. So
that's it. When you click, the strategy automatically applies.
Yeah, man. Pretty much, you just click on indicators and just click whatever you want. It would just add it into the
GUI.
Sorry.
This is the Ganti GUI thing.
No, this is TradingView.com. It is like a leading company for like charting software.
So it's just for charting purposes.
Correct, nothing else. And I do have a link on my page, so you can use that and you get some discount or something on the Facebook page. The way it works is first of all let me make it clearer. So I'm just gonna make that large.
It's kind of like Coinigy.
Yes, same thing as Coinigy, man. Same thing. By the way, have a look at this. This is length, right? So the length is SMA period. That's pretty much what it is. Right now it's put into 50, so we're gonna adjust it to 50, 50. And we click, and then standard dev. That's basically to do with the multiplier. So if you go to Bollinger, no, sorry. If you go to this, you will also see it will say STDV2. So as long as all the settings are the same, this is what the Gunbot is seeing. Now the top one is top Bollinger Band, and the lower one is lower BB, which is what you saw before, which is the this one, high BB, low BB. That's what it means. High BB, low BB. Yeah. It is very straightforward. If the candlestick go below the lower BB, then buy. If the candlestick go over the top BB, then sell. But that only apply if you use like say 1 and 1. And the way it counts is the bottom line is 0, the top line is 0, the middle line, the red line. Actually, let me enhance it. This one actually I might just make it like I don't know something. That's ugly. So just make it pink so we can easily see them. Okay, so this is 0 line, and that's 50, right? So from 0 to 50 and 0 to 50. So it's from the low BB to the middle line. So let's say if you put in 10, you put in 10 low BB here, say 10, then roughly it'll be around here. Like let's say if you're using this, it'll be like around here. So if the candlestick is below where my mouse is right now, where the cross is, it will initiate the buy. Vice versa, if say the high BB is say, I don't know, say 40, then so 40, so this is 0, right? 10, 20, 30, 40, so probably about, let's say we're using the same candlestick, would be about here, give or take 40. So 0 from the high BB minus, and then 10, 20, 30, 40, so probably roughly about there. That's what the BB really is. And
so if you're like more greedy, and so you just put a lower BB.
Yeah, pretty much. Not quite. The way I look at it is well, actually, let me rephrase this. The way the BB works is when the candlestick touch the bottom of the BB band. This is like, by the way, this is like a typical BB analysis. If the candlestick go below the BB candlestick, it should bounce up because it's way too far away from the middle line. That's the whole thing about it. Mm-hmm. Same thing is vice versa. If it go up too high, like too far off the middle line, especially over or past the top line, that's basically overbought. Yeah. So that's overbought. This is oversold.
Sorry, what's the middle line again? The middle red line.
Oh, this one is just a
right?
simple moving average.
SMA 50?
Currently it should be 50, correct?
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I believe it is, yeah. But yeah, man, that's pretty much BB. How the BB works. And again, like I don't, and again, this one is new. I know what it means. The gain,
2%.
yeah, basically the minimum before the bots do anything is 2%. So let's say if you have a look at this chart, right? Say somehow you purchase here. Well, you know what? Let's go up a bit more. So this is the first line that really dipped. So most likely going to bot here because it passed the first line. Now 2% of that. There is a ruler somewhere here, which I forgot how to do it. Oh, I hate this mouse badly.
There's like how many pips?
Yeah, man. So that's roughly, this is two. Oh, God. There we go. That is 2.04%, roughly, right? But
So
you get
you
the
have
point.
to wait about 4-5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, this thing driving me nuts. 2 point. So the minimum gain has to be above that price before it do anything at all. So that's buy level. That's to do with EMA, and I'm pretty damn sure that the BB.
Sorry, what is the difference between buy level and the 2% earlier?
Oh, this one, the gain
0.6%, and at the bottom it shows 2%.
In here.
Yeah, buy level equals to 0.6%.
Correct. Yeah, and the gain is
it's like same thing, right?
Not quite really. Like I mean,
buy level and gain, yeah.
Well, according to this, the represented percentage, this setting can be used to protection against buying above EMA. The default value is 0.1 will prevent the bot from buying when the price is not at least 0.1. I'm guessing that it used both, but
okay, so it's kind of like confirmation thing, right?
It could be, yeah, it could be. So let's say if we apply the EMA into it, so if we go here,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure like BB doesn't use EMA, but whatever. Let's just say it does. Moving is exponential. We need 2 of those. We need we have 8 and 24. Sorry, not 8. What was it? We have 24 and 12. So 24 and 12. So
EMAs are basically it's kind of like to predict the future price, sort of.
It's not really predicting at all, man. What it does right now, it's just saying whatever, like whichever line that is the lowest will be the determination of so the price has to be below. So the price has to be 0.6% below the lowest EMA line. So I don't know, maybe 0.6 would be like about, let's say we use the same candlestick, which is this one. Right, okay. The lowest line is this one here, and it has to be like, so the BB has to be below that, plus the EMA has to be below that. But yeah, that's pretty much what the EMA does. So it's kind of like two confirmation. And you can change this setting as well. So you can change it to 24/12. Now there's a guy. If you want to sign up with TradingView, there's a guy named Alistair. Fucking like recommend this guy, man. Like you will see this in wiki here. His names get mentioned here, right? It's called BB Tuner. So what it does, this guy create a really awesome script on his thing, and what it literally does, it just plug and play. And I will see if we can find a link. Go here. I already added. Like so, first of all, what you have to do, you have to click like on all of his scripts that he created. So like. He will eventually give you an access to the code. Like as you can see, I already have a lot of like there. So right now, I'm just gonna like that one. He will give me an access later on or permission to it. I'm gonna remove everything here. So now, once you kind of get accepted, he will give you access to this. So this is Gunbot BB Tuner. Exactly what it just did. Identical to what I did. It just, now it's designed purely for Gunbot. So you kind of like tweak it and play with it. And most important, this is SMA length 50. I'm going to change to 50 to BB high 1840, which is what we had before, I believe. I'm just going to click cancel, come back in. BB line 2420, yeah, BB 45 and then low BB 45. So we're going to change that to 45. Why did I save that thing? This is a date, so that's from the 9/27/2017 all the way to in the future. What the fuck? And you can see that the line literally is changing as we change in the figure here. So what you're looking up now is pretty much, and also it has this strategy tester as well, so you can test to see if this strategy make any sense or make any money for you. So in this case, it has 76% profitability, but it only give you 2.31% return. So if you really like want to spend more time at doing this, you can go, okay, you know what, I want to try this and this. Now just changing that two settings, I'm making 37.48 more, like but I just increased the whole thing, and now it's 47%.
And the chart is looking showing for the past 1 day, right? This statistics is only for 1 day, right?
No, man, this is from the 27th of September all the way to year 1999 to 9,999, and this is just Bollinger Band, correct? Yeah. So if you look at this,
do you recommend changing settings every day or every week?
If you want to, yeah, you can. But fuck it, man. I don't even have time to like tweak my own settings right now. I would love to. I don't. Some people do. Some people look at it. You might select like top coins and then have the right setting for it, so it just run by itself. That would be a better option, from my opinion. But that's pretty much a BB setup. Yeah, pretty straightforward there. So if the price goes below that, then initiate a buy. If the price goes, by saying that, it should be a little buying signal. Just one sec, bro. So 11. Why is it not coming up? Oh, there we go. So I don't know why, but so usually this is like pretty much a testing, right? You can see buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. But somehow, okay. So since the 11 or 13, the price was basically too low. Like this is the price right now, which is 1946. It hasn't gone above the 2% gain or whatever it is that required to close the thing. So if you have a look at this, it's perfect. So buy here because the candlestick dropped lower than the BB line. That's simple as that. Snap buy, and the bot we're trying to sell here, and repeat. And in fact, if you change the stop loss to like say 10%, I'm just going to play around with it. From 47%, now we have minus 49%. So maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe 20%.
Well, okay. Yeah. This is really important to use tradingview.com. Somehow
with the
strategies, yeah.
Correct, man. It's not. It doesn't mean that it always, the bot will always perform exactly what it's supposed to do. Sometimes maybe
it's like a graphical way, visual way to see things.
Yeah, 100%. But like right now, the last order here is not closed. If that makes sense. So right now, if you actually bought this Bitcoin Cash,
still stuck.
You're stuck. You're holding the bag until it come up. But right now, you are in the lead. Until I don't know, somehow the price gone up to 236. Then
so Gunbot will never do a second buy.
It can. It has this thing called double buy, and it can go nuts. I love it. I like it so that it can like leverage down, right? So for example, if it buy here, it didn't pass the point, then it will try probably to buy one here because it's kind of lower. Actually, maybe definitely buy one here. Probably trying to buy one here, And now, you know, if you have a lot of cash, perfect. But if you don't, your money just kind of got used up along the way. Yeah. And
Okay.
but that's just BB, dude. So let's go to the next one. I'm gonna go to so we got BB. What was it again?
The one I didn't understand much was the trailing TSSL or something.
Correct, TSSL. We can jump straight into that if you want. Maybe.
I I'm gonna take our time, dude. I want to understand everything actually.
Yeah, man. Let's just go one by one, like in this order, so that way we don't jump around, if you don't mind. So with a step gain, they use a lot of EMA. What I explained to you before, two line, right? Whatever the line that is the lowest, as long as the price goes below the lowest line, it initiated buy. That is a step gain. And I love the step gain back in the day. And let me add you to the same thing. You use two EMAs, right? So to indicators, I'm just going to use this guy because it's, you know, or the settings already there. So this is a step gain, and I'm going to find a way to, there we go, step gain. So right now step gain, so for the same coin for 5 minutes, we're having a minus 5%. And the way it works is, as if the EMA line, whatever the lowest EMA line, and the candlestick fall below that, it will initiate the buy. Simple as that. It could have bought here, but I don't know why they bought it here. That seemed to be way lower. Oh, wait, I know why. So when the price is going down like this, it will wait. It will wait until the price is reversed and then it buy. So in this case, it should have bought here.
Oh.
Makes sense? Like, so when the price is below the lowest EMA line, and then it kind of reverse and heading up like this one here, it should have bought it here, even though, you know, it kept going down, but I don't know why it didn't. So if we change to step gain, there we go.
So many.
It's just a combination, man. So like, you know, step gain, TSSL.
Right?
Yeah, just a combination between the both. Period is 15, so let's go for 15 minutes. Save it. Now if you change, by the way, have a look at that. You just changed that one little candlestick. You changed the fucking whole thing. It's crazy. It's kind of good, and you know, it can be bad. But not many trades, as you can see. Yes, it make more money. It's 100% profitability, which is great. But it's only happened like 6 trades. So if you look at this, it's bought here and sell here. Somehow it didn't trigger all the way here for whatever reason. The price just didn't go low enough. It just maybe trading along. But if I adjust this, so say sell level, stop loss, okay, cool, 12, 24. So we change that to 15 first, and you made 12. That we should change. There we go. So now we have the right setting. We got period 15, 44.91. So now we have a perfect. But this is a great example. Right now, according to this, the bot bought at this price, and then the price has dropped, and it hasn't gone above that yet. Yeah. So it's just holding until whenever, you know, it kind of grow up from there. With a step gain, pretty much what I mentioned before, bro. It will buy below the EMA line by whatever the percentage you put in the buy level. So in this case it's 0.6,
right.
And then it will kind of like try to sell as high as possible. It will try to follow the price. So to be honest, from my experience, the step gain should be sold here, or unless it's not enough, 2%. Let me
Yeah, that looks like 2%.
Nah, mate, not at all. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it could have tried trying to sell here, but some reason it didn't. Or even there, it should have sell there because that's a reverse candle.
That's what you guys in the forex call reversals, right?
Yes, that's it. Eh? Once that is a reversal, it will try to snap it at that price. But according to this, you get 44.91% with a 15. Let's try 5.
44% from 27 November.
27 of November, correct. Which is still pretty good. It's been like 2 months, 3 months or something, right? No, today's 29 of November. And again, you can change around the EMA and EMA1, EMA2 and play around with it. All that stuff. Again, STEPGAIN, they shouldn't have BB in here because it's not there. BB is not there. That is not part of the fucking STEPGAIN. So I think they just haven't removed it. Gain, again, that's just the minimum, what's the minimum you want out of the whole thing. That literally is STEPGAIN. So STEPGAIN, if we're trying to buy, once the price go below the lowest EMA line, and if we're trying to follow the price until it kind of reverse, and it must be above the gain number that you put in. So in this case, it should have sold here. It should, but it didn't. Yeah.
I think that's what happened to me last night. I have Bitcoin Dash Pay, the 10x Pay token. It went up 10%, but it didn't sell. I mean, it didn't go in at the low before it hit 10% pump.
Hey, bro, do you mind just bear with me 1 second? I got like 3% battery. Just gonna bear with me two seconds. I can hear you, so go ahead. My ask questions, whatever you need.
Yeah, I'm just reading through the wiki, man, and github.com.
All right, I'm back with the power. I hope.
So when you explain things very visually this way, it really helps a lot.
Oh man, for sure, 100%.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm asking you if I can record this so I can share with the other guys. So this is the STEPGAIN. Oh my god, people, stop calling me. This is why I don't have time. I'm telling you, dude. Okay, so next is 1 sec. Oh, 142, beautiful. The next one, that's a STEPGAIN. The next one, gain is pretty straightforward, very similar to STEPGAIN, but STEPGAIN is kind of like a better version. As I mentioned, the bot will buy when the price reach a fixed percentage below the lowest EMA, which is pretty much what we talked about. But the keynote here is a fixed percentage rather than stepping like before. And vice versa, if we're trying to sell the price, it is a defined percent higher than the price that it bought for. Simple as that, mate. So it was same thing as a buy. If you put in 0.6, so as long as the EMA line here, it will probably bought here. Maybe that's not enough. I'm going to assume it's probably here. Let's see if Alan has it. I don't know if he has that one. Yeah, no, he doesn't have it. But that's cool. It's pretty much similar to STEPGAIN, and I believe STEPGAIN is way better anyway than Gain. But if you just want, something that you can, oh god, what did I do? That you can, that you just want to have a fixed percentage. Let's say if you go buying 2%, buy, and then if you go up by 2%, sell, hit, rinse and repeat. You can do that as well. Yeah.
Okay. So basically, there's a few, like the main ones are Gain, and then BB, and the rest are like variations of each other or something.
No, man, this one actually came out first. Like this is a long time ago. Came out first, and then people go, well, I want to gain more than the percentage, so that's why they bring out the STEPGAIN. So it kind of like stepping. It will try to follow the price until it reverse, and it has to be above the gain level that you put in. Once these two conditions met, and that's how they have a better version of gain, which is a STEPGAIN.
Okay.
Yeah. The next one is ping pong. Ping pong is if the price hits. Yeah,
okay, we all love ping pongs.
I know, right? You Asians, man, come on. We all love ping pong. So, dude, this is pretty straightforward. Like if the price hit this price, buy. If the price hit that price, sell. Like you specifically put in the price in there. Like, you know, say you say PP buy, you literally put in the price to set the buy. So if it, let's say you want to have a bot that always I don't know, let's say BC, actually this is good. It's going to be pretty hard to you know, to guess what price
This is really good for choppy sideways condition, right? Like if you kind of know the price are like predictable somewhat.
Exactly. Perfect explanation there. So if you know like the price, I want to buy if the price going to be here, buy it. If the price is here, just sell it. And that's it. That's pretty much what ping pong does.
Because this is really good because in Bittrex, I noticed if I set a buy order, and if I have not bought the coins, like I cannot set a sell order. Like
yeah, pretty much. I
need to have the coins in my hands first. Only then I can set the sell order. Like so, this one sets the sell and buy orders like reoccurringly or something.
Correct. If you know for sure that the price is gonna keep dropping, like you know exactly what you just mentioned before, man. If this sideways thing, this is mint. If the price is here, buy. If it is here, sell. Buy, sell. You know, like just this alone, that would work. Right? That's ping pong. And BBRSI. This I actually like this one purely because it has one of the greatest indicator available with the Gunbot right now. And so we're going to click on indicators again, invite only script, BBRSI. It combined BB, what we talked about before, and RSI. So the RSI is a relative strength index.
It's like an overbought, oversold thing, right?
Bro, you got it. By the way, this is just visual, so that I can show you what the heck we are talking about here. I'm just gonna go into the actual setting itself, making sure that it's the same. And where is it? What are we talking about? BBRSI. There.
BBRSI.
So assuming we have 5 minutes, 30/70 for the RSI buy and sell. Again, EMA, I don't know what the fuck is that. I'm pretty sure it's not being used, but I will confirm with everyone on you know, you and the people who watch this video. High BB, low BB is 1, so SDTV is 2, and then 50. So making sure that every bloody setting is the same. So 2, BB high, BB low, 30, and 70. RSI strength 14, sorry.
Okay.
RSI always 14, that's the default. RSI sell, buy, stop loss 60. We're going to try a month 9, 27, just like what we did before.
So past 2 days.
Yeah.
RSI sell is at 70. So that means, I mean, at 70 RSI, people are overbuying, correct?
Correct. So therefore,
that's when you sell.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Again, the bottom here is just purely for show, right? Right now, purely for show, nothing else. So if you use these very settings, the price, first of all, it's an AND condition. So the BB, which is this yellow line here, the price has to be below the BB line. And fucking mate, dude, I'm telling you. And the RSI has to be below 30. And then it buy, literally on the clock, you know, boom, buy. It should be buying here. And then when the price is above, like let's use this one for example first. When the price is above the the candlestick above the BB line, but this is a but the RSI hasn't actually passed the 70, I'm not selling. But this one, the price went above it, and the RSI passed 70 mark. It literally created a sales order straight away. To me, it is safer to use this setting to buy for the buy anyway. It makes sense. Like, you know, if the price dropped, if the candlestick went below the BB line and the RSI confirmed, man, go for it, buy. And you can play. And so you can play
experience, right? Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And you can do, like, let's say the BB low, right? You can do minus as well. You can do like minus 10. So now you can like
greedy.
Oh yeah, man. Like, it's not greedy. It's actually safer. You know, like the price has to go way past that in order in order to confirm whether that's correct. You can do that, and you can do like, oops, sorry, you can do like say RSI buy at like say 15, which is really low. It's gonna be like very rare. Yes, you're gonna have less trades.
So this is really safe, yeah.
Very safe, correct, for the buy, yeah. But yeah, you get less percent. But hey, like I know for sure that it will be buying and selling at the right moment and time. And
It's for
even
the past 2 days anyway.
the whole thing. No,
this
man. This is how many days? Da, 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 da.
But here's the thing, man. We can somehow choose the best strategies using this forecasting technique, right, in TradingView. But how do you? I mean, how often does the trend so-called change, and then you have to do this whole thing again and analyze and apply the right setting?
Well, I don't know. I don't have the right answer for you, but I would say if let's say once you spend one full day on analyzing like top 10 coins, and then maybe once a month you come back and check it to see if it's still the same, still the same thing apply. It's a lot less work than trying to do this every day. But that's just my point of view. Again, like have a look at this though. This is like you get, what was it? You get 6%, but if you use 15 minutes candle, you get 36. If you use 30, you get 4. So in this case, I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm going for 15. Some shit like that. But with this the modified setting that I just did, which is like very, very safe. Therefore, it's harder to hit. So I'll probably use personally use like 35. I'm a bit risky type, and I'll probably like bring it down to 65. Below 1. So with my belief that I had before, I'm actually only making 27%.
It's really good, dude.
It's still good, but what we had before was like nearly close to 40, right? So you kind of like got to play around with it. Each coin have their own pricing. You know what? Let's play with this. So BTC and BTC right now is 19%, right? But let's say we use the same fucking strategy for Neo, BTC Neo, and it went to Bittrex. I'm now the very, very same strategy making a loss of 37%. Not happy, right? So you just got to be careful on the coin.
This only loss is because you haven't sold the bag, right? Like on the last buy.
It most likely have a hit the stop loss. That's why there's a loss.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
You can extend the stop loss. You can play around with the stop loss setting as well. But that's pretty much BB and RSI. It's explained pretty well here. So again, this would be a buy, and no, that wouldn't buy because the RSI didn't hit the bottom line. Pretty much what I explained before. That's BB RSI. Personally, I find for buying it's pretty safe. For selling, I think it's too slow. It doesn't really follow like this one here. It could have followed all the way here and sell.
Exactly.
But it fucking stopped because it's already went up there and it went past the point of the BB top BB line, and it stopped. I mean, it makes sense, but I want more, right?
I mean, you wouldn't know it increases to that point anyway. High.
I know. But then this is where the TSSL come in really, really handy. So TSSL's trailing stop and stop limit. It use EMA to buy, and then it will follow all the way until the price kind of like hit the band. And so same for the buy, it's the same process as what I mentioned before. Once the price is below the EMA line, it will snap it. Same thing. So by the way, I'm going to explain an actual TSSL first before I combine things, right? So right now, as a default TSSL, it will buy once the whatever the lowest EMA. Sorry, let me try again. If the price is less than 0.1% of the buy level, below whatever the lowest EMA 1 or 2, it will buy. That's it. Simple as that. I'm going to go and find the chart from this tuner guide from Alan Starr. one of the best guy in the scene for creating this awesome tool. I'm gonna BCC, BTC. Yep, cool. We have the same one. So with this one, it's a bit hard to see because it's just so many lines, so many things going on. So you will see these two lines here, the red and yellow. That's the EMA line actually. So if I bring it up here, EMA. So we got 20, 24, and 12. Looks good to me. Everything looks the same. 37, 5 minutes period. We're gonna change to 5 later. To 12, 60 stop loss, 9. So we're gonna change to 20, 27 so that we use the same data set. 9999, same data set. So out of that, like as a stock, like as a default setting of TSSL, you should get about 26.8% on the BCH or BCC for the Bittrex. And the way it works for the buy is pretty straightforward. Like I mentioned before, once the price, so I'm just trying to zoom in. Once the price dropped below, this is the yellow and the red is the EMA line, I believe. Let me double check. Style, fast EMA code. Okay, so it is off right now. I'm going to turn it on just to show you. It's there. Actually, no, it's over right here. So the flow EMA, he combined it. You're right. So the flow is here, EMA line, and it's 1.6% lower, which is there. And that's why I snapped the buy. Then what happened is, once the price go above the bottom red line, that's when it will start to sell. So right now, it go cool. You know what? This look good. Actually, let me show you the reference. So the buy stop is green. The sell step is red. Yeah, sell stop, sell step is red.
Okay.
And the gain, which is what we talked about before. There's a minimum gain. What's the minimum gain that you need? So in here we go. Okay, cool, great. We got this one below here. Now the price hasn't really gone up yet, but now this very candlestick goes cool. Now the price is above the red line, which is the sell line, right? I'm just gonna follow it, and until the price, which is the candlestick, hit the bottom one. That's it. Simple as that, bro. Yeah, see that? Like the price hit the bottom, hence there's a buy. There. So it will once the price pushed the red mark, it was trying to push it up again, but because it didn't go, therefore it kind of stayed the same. And then once the price hit the bottom part, and then it just initiated the sell. But if you extend this a little bit higher, for example, if you go, by the way, I'm still playing with this one, so I'm not 100% here. But let's say we change that to sales range to 2. Actually, there we go. Sell range to 2. So now it will buy about here and then sell range here for some reason instead of follow through. Okay. So the price basically push it up here. Again, mate, I'm still learning the buy range. Let me try 0.3. Should be less. Yeah. Gain was a gain. Gain is 2. Buy protect. Buy range. Buy range. 2. I'll make it 2 and then make it 2. Yeah, again, mate, I don't have an absolute true answer for you, but this tool will kind of give you a flow of how the buy and sell work, and I'm still learning it. But yeah.
Okay, so TSSL.
Yeah, and usually though, TSSL tends to help you sell really high. Like it kind of trail with the order all the way to the top. So I'm going to change it back to 60.66. EMA 24. Blah 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 blah. Looks good to me. Target only. Yeah. Actually, we can share 1.3. Damn. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the my understanding so far. You were trying to buy below the EMA. Once it buy, we were trying to follow, and the price we're trying to go with it, and we were trying to push the range. I understand the concept. I just don't understand how this charting work yet. So if the price hit the top, the TSL range, it will push the price up to the next one, like this. And if the price hasn't hit the bottom, it's just going to keep following until the price cross over. Yeah, and that's a trailing stop and stop limit TSSL. The reason why I love, again, I'm gonna go combine these two, is if the BBRSI confirm a really really good buy, then I just need a really really good sell, which is trailing stop and stop limit. If we combine these two logically, it should sell better and should buy better, better decision of buying and also a better decision for selling. And from there, I just have to find the right settings to make sure that it works properly.
So we can actually do this, right, in advanced settings in Gunbot?
Yeah, for sure, man. You can tweak with it. You can play around with it. Like, like these are the settings. You can play with whatever you want. So in this case, you would need this one, not that one. Where is it? There. You need BBRSI TSSL. I personally believe this should be a good combination. It's just a matter of tweaking it. Yeah. That's about it, bro. Any questions on that?
Yeah, I'm just really worried about the, you see, like when we're doing for Bitcoin Cash, right, all the time, and then when we switched to Neo, it was producing loss for the setting.
That's why.
So you say we should leave it on for 1 month for a particular coin, right?
Oh, it's up to you how you want to do it. I just don't have the time at the moment. So I was trying to do it each week if I could. I know that I want.
The more you do it, the better, right?
Exactly. The more you monitor, it's just like anything, man. Whatever you monitor, it grows, right?
Okay,
whatever attention you give, it will just grow.
I mean, we'll never know too. Like in the next hour, it pumps to like 50%.
I know, fucking crazy. So yeah, mate, that's the. I will come back to you on the TSSL once to get more understand on it and how to tweak this setting. But that's my view on it. My belief as well that BBRSI TSSL should work the best out of the whole thing. There is a new one coming out called Ishimoku, but we haven't got that yet, so I'm gonna shut up. But that's just a hint. Ishimoku is a pretty good tool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you reckon I should get guaranteed GUI, right? Because there's multiple instances. Can you show me how that works real quick?
Yeah, man, sure. So what you're looking at is just this is my one. It's off at the moment. One of my test account, it is back to 01. To change the instance.
Chrome tab is just one instance, right?
This is actually a good one. So right now I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 pairs, right? And it's using one single instance. I can go, you know what? I want to use each instance. I want to use 3. I click here. Now it go first instance, use top 3, and whatnot, and just split it all out. And you click save, and that's it. You click save, you click run, which is the red button to green, and you're good to go. If you want to add more exchanges, yeah, you can do that as well. It would just split it off into the exchange. I don't think it's going to be a good idea. By group, the group thing is more like when you set up a coin, you can assign the group, for example, and then so every time you need to change every single pair here instead of going one by one. Yeah, you can just go, I want to change the group setting into this, and it changed the whole thing on the fly, just like that. So cool. Yeah. It has the 2FA as well if you want to enable the thing. They got Telegram bot, but a very basic one. Nothing fancy at all yet. I'm gonna add a yet. I hope. I'm sure he will work something out. And the most important thing, you can do something like this. So I mean, my account hasn't been on for a little bit, so just bear with me. So it can sort it by recent trade. It's not there. So let's use this one. So I want to use this guy, and I want to move. This is a recent trade. So whatever up the top here is the recent, the most recent. So I can go, oh, okay. So this one was bought not long ago. I can see straight away. And this one, I don't know why it saw a loss a lot today. So I'm just going to turn it off for now. It's going to come back.
Stop loss or something.
It could be, but I doubt it. But, you know, like they're making a very, very, very small gain today. This is one day. So this 5, at least the top 5, had made some buy and sell. But right now it bought something, which is this. There is a BAX holding, and you know, like BTC Moon. So that's what happened, right? Just buy a shitload of stuff, and now just waiting for it to sell. Yeah. And in a nutshell, if you want to turn, like you saw how fast it just did. It just clicked there and it turned off. It's not running anymore. Stop running. It's pretty fast. This is the latest price. Oh, okay, now I understand. So the BTC went back to it went down to 10k. Now it went up to 10,260. No wonder. Bloody hell. Yeah. Any questions?
Okay, so the crypto side thing is just for like a convenient notification on your mobile phone.
Correct.
Or like a keep it simple CRM thing when you message, and then you can do some stuff.
Yes.
Okay, man, yeah,
I would recommend this tool, just the fact that, like, you know, like, look, I mean, you can do this, by the way. You can actually type in this very IP address. It will on your browser. It will actually bring up, but it will bring up with my password. You know, you have to enter my password to figure it out.
right.
And if I decided to enable 2FA, you're fucked. You can't get in. You know, and you can do that on literally any browser in the world. Yeah, sure. Gunbot can do that now too. But yeah, I like it. It's just easy.
Yeah, it's definitely easier, man. Like you can see everything, the prices, especially.
Yeah, and also you can see the profit and loss on each pair, not the whole one, but each pair at least. So I think it's pretty handy.
Because right now, all I'm doing is like refreshing Bittrex every time in my wallet sometimes too.
Right. It is. Are you using Android or iOS?
Android, yeah.
Android? Okay, cool. Get a tab trader.
I'm actually really paranoid because using phones to trade crypto is just scary to me because someone can always hack or something, and if you lose your phone, yeah, scary.
It is scary. By the way, you can download this app here called Tab Trader. I love it, especially on Android. One of the best. You can see that the most important here for you would be
a lot of people use Blockfolio actually.
Well, Blockfolio, dude, this is integrated with your First of all, you have to generate another API in your Bittrex account, right? Once you generate it, you download the app, you plug in your API. So once there's a buy and sell, it will show up in your display. What do you call it again? Trade history.
Nice, it's automatic.
Automatic.
Because of the API.
Correct, and then you can actually see it mapped on the graph as well. It's fucking cool.
Damn. Okay, I'm actually installing now.
and for some reason, let's say if the bot didn't want to buy, you can actually just force sell. You can just go in, click sell, and boom, it's done. You know, and you can do like a basic indicators. There's a BB, there's a RSI, MACD, EMAs, SMA, and a few other ones. It does the job. Yeah.
Okay, man. Oh yeah, dude. One more thing. What do you think is the top 2 or 3 mistakes like people do when they day trade using Gunbot, scalp trading this way?
I think as much as I want to say this, I also like right now, I'm using one strategy for all pairs, like the same setting for all pairs. That to me is a big mistake. I should have modified them. I just don't have time for it. But yeah, that's pretty much my aim is to make sure that I can modify each pair accordingly and then go from there. You know, like maybe some strategy might be better for the RSI, BBRSI. Some better might be for the TSSL with these settings.
Right. So no need for FA, right? No need to read news, fundamental analysis so much with this, correct?
Correct. It based purely on the TA. Yeah.
If you know pump is coming, then it helps, right? Obviously.
Correct. Like, I mean, look at my coins though. These coins are like solid, dude. We are talking, like 100 and I think 10K plus per month, in BTC. So the way I do it, I go to Coin Market Cap, and then I click on trade volumes, and then go to monthly volumes, and then once it's loaded. Okay, monthly volumes. There we go. And then I change that to USD. Change that to USD to BTC. I actually do this in Excel.
The Gunbot is running.
Yeah. So like usually I would use anything that has like more than 10K 10K BTC in the 50K actually 50K BTC in the per month in the last 30 days, and I kind of like cross check it, but I just have a quick look and go, you know what? I mean, IOTA is not on Bittrex, so we kind of ignore that. Same thing as EOS, but say just gonna bear with me. I'm just gonna go through in my mind. So like this Cardano ADA, this I don't like at all, even though
it has a good pump, dude.
Yeah, like how can one day be so close to the fucking 30 days? I just don't like it. You know? Shit like that, you kind of like scan and go, it's a bit of warning sign. Same thing as Stellar. Stellar has been pumped today, right? Like the last this is 7 days, it's 1 day, this is 30 days. So between these three, I look at it and go, well, if we do it, this is pumping, so it's gonna drop. And will the bot trying to buy, you know, at high price? Sorry, when it drop, of course it will. But will the price go back up? Very unlikely. So I will look at like list. For example, this is perfect. Looks good, looks safe enough. It will, you know, sideways. This is good. 4, 3, 30, 128. Looks safe. Same thing as this. Oh, that's IOTA. This as well. I don't know why, but Zcash always fuck me up. So I just trying to ignore it. Bitcoin Cash. Like, mate, you just kind of look at it and go, okay, that makes sense. That in terms of level, seems alright. And then I use that coin.
As funny as it sounds, we try to avoid pumps with Gunbot Strategy.
Yeah, because it will work really well for buying. Like when it happened, it buy and we're trying to sell, but then we're trying to buy again when the price drop at a certain price and at a certain thing, and then you get stuck high.
Right.
Because it's always going to be buy and sell.
I think it happens to everyone.
Yeah, but if you know that, like, by the way, I'm another reseller for this as well.
Oh, it's right.
Yep. So this one is like I'm gonna show you. Let's say I go to Telegram. Let's see what's available. Let's say this guy here, right? So that's 6 p.m. So that's like, actually, this is perfect. Fuck, yeah.
Both of Poloniex and Bittrex. Yeah.
Bro, this is perfect. So SBD is a coin, right? So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to click your bit setting first because it's fucked up somehow. So SBD. I'm going to try, I don't know how much I even got. Fuck. So I'm going to use 100%.
What is this, man?
Just bear with me, bro. Just bear with me. I'm doing it like live.
Pump Destroyer.
I'm doing it live and it just fucking released the coin, okay? So I'm gonna try a 3% Bitcoin. How much Bitcoin do I have? Come on. I'm gonna try 0.01. So I place the order. Boom. So this is, but it's kind of like a manual method. Right now, I don't think SBD is on Bittrex. Yeah, it's not on insufficient fund. Fuck. I don't have enough fund. Oops. 0.01. Hopefully have that one. 5 SBD, 100%, 5 off, whatever. 5%. I want to gain 5%. Place order. Let's go. Fucking hell. Sufficient fun. How much do you have there? 0.01. It should have enough. I don't know why. But what it does. SPD. Do we have?
But I don't even know what's SPD.
I don't.
Steam dollars.
So let's have I'm a bit too late now. It's like been 3 minutes, right? And because pump and dump, this is just in and out.
Is it a pump and dump group?
Yep, it's a pump and dump. It's a pump and dump.
Man, I always want to get into these groups.
So if you have a look, this is 1 minute. It's just like that. Boom, it shot up to the sky. But now the price already dropped. I'm already too late. I'm way too late for it.
Long weeks, dude. Yeah.
Right. So it came in at 6. This one here. So the price was here. Someone obviously already bought shitload in here. And now the price just kind of like went up all the way there, and then it dropped. So assume that I saw the coins come in. I type in the code. Everything's ready to go. I put the money in. It was trying to buy it about within 5% of the current price, so it would be like around here. And once it reached whatever say in this case, where was it? In this case, once it passed the percent above the price,
okay.
So 5%, let's assume it's there, it will sell.
An auto buy and sell thing.
Correct. So I'm using a bot to help me do pump and dump.
A fast moving pump. Yeah, you have to use a bot, man, because I tried doing this myself manually. Like, it's just too much work, and then you like get paranoid about like double typos or like extra zero or something. And
in that period, look at the bot though. It's connected to API. There's no way you can go. It's a
matter of seconds, dude.
I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna type in. Oh fuck, what price is? Boom. And then too late. The price already gone up, mate.
Yeah, they change a lot, dude. Really quick sometimes.
Look at this. This is 1 minute. One minute candle.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous. So there's no way you can win in that sense, except there will be coins. There will be groups where it's kind of like a paid signal group, and
just how much volume are they like pumping? Logically for a pump to work, like manipulation like this, like a big group has to put in like maybe 100 bitcoins, right? And then they have to depend on other traders as well to put in extra 200, 300, whatever bitcoins, right? Then the price go up.
Let's say you are in Thailand, right? Let's say, and you only have, I don't know, say 10,000 baht, bro. All you need to put in that full amount, and if you are the leader, like if you are the organizer, you put in that 10K in there.
Same time.
And then you tell someone else to buy, and you have 10,000. Let's say this one has 6,800 people in the group. You tell these people to go and buy, your price go up, and then as an organizer, you basically sold at the top. And then, people who come in last, they will get fucked. That's a pump and dump. That's a classic pump and dump.
That's really quick, dude. 6:03 p.m. and the dump already happened at 6:06.
Yep, it's too late.
Oh,
it's gone. So if this was working, I would be fucked. You know what I mean? But that's a classic one. And also,
random coin, 45 Bitcoin volume a day.
Yeah, like have a look at this one. This one has 6,000 as well. Pumper, actually no, I'm wrong. So this VIP signal strategy has 24,000 people. 24. Whoa. So with one signal like this, guess what happened? that happened about a few minutes ago as well. Fuck, let's have a look.
This is so funny.
This is life, man. This is no bullshit. So this is Peercoin, another shit coin that people like. Look at that. So at 3 p.m. today, someone decided to go. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh no. What actually happened here? There are two groups. There are paid group, which is people pay to get an earlier signal, right? So there will be. So yeah, and this is like a free group. So people get last one, so you kind of get the latest pump. So this one they recommended 22,600. 22,600. So it was at 22,600. Wow, all the way down here for some reason. Wait. That's 30 minutes. So let's go back to 1. So they recommend at this price, and it still didn't even hit it. So far away from their target, very very far away. Unless I got a wrong coin, PPC. Yeah, same one. So they released 2 stages. So the first stage go, hey guys, for the paid group, you can get in at this price. People are trying to get in, and then it, obviously the price go up, and then obviously someone had to sell to make the profit. So they sell, and it does that again one more time. And what happened is, a few hours later, they released to a group like this. Was this yesterday?
Yeah,
no,
okay, that makes sense.
Bro, this is AM. My bad. So if we go back to the AM, we go. We're getting there. So 6 AM on the 29th. So it would be about here. 22. It should be about there. 7 AM. Maybe I'm not locked in, therefore it showed me like a different time zone. I don't know. We'll see. Let's have a look. Time zone. I don't believe you, so I'm gonna. And it's really annoying, by the way. I should be using the right time zone right now. Let's assume that this is 6 o'clock in the morning. Somehow something happened here, but it's not much action at all. But yeah.
There's a really good site for time zone, worldtimebuddy.com.
Yes.
It's very, very visual. It's easy to understand.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, mate, this is pretty much what it is.
Wow.
That's a classic pump and dump.
Have you ever seen like 3 or 4 different pump and dump groups?
Oh yeah, mate. Basically, one guy might be owning like 3 or 4 different groups, and it just spread it all out. And then it goes. It could be joint venture with another group as well.
Joint venture?
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
It's so fucked, dude.
It is fucked indeed. But yeah, mate, that's pretty much they coordinated the pump.
Looking at you, dude.
Yeah, it's very nasty. So yeah, yeah, mate. That's pretty much it. Any other questions on the Gunbot and anything else?
Man, there's so many times like everyone gets caught in the last section of the pump, and they're like only gaining like a few percent or maybe 10% if you're lucky.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Unless you're in a paid group and you get an earlier notification like here. Well, if you have a look at here, right, the volume kind of picked up here. So someone bought the price here. Like, bought it here. It could be the organizer, and then a few hours later, I go, hey guys, we got this. Poof, go up. Or bought it here. The price is spike here. So, not actually. Yeah, someone bought and sell here. So that's another pump and dump happen at this time, 11. Yeah, man.
So even if you know the pump and dump, I mean, you have to use something like a pump destroyer, automated buy and sell thing.
You have to. And then with the Gunbot, here's a perfect for Gunbot. So it goes, oh, cool. Let's say they bought it and they were trying to sell as high as possible. But then once the price dropped up to the it will bought it here. Right? It was trying to sell here and it's probably bought again here, and now you're fucked. So that's why I don't recommend using a low volume coin. Look at this, nothing. Well, yeah, it's still 232 BTC, which is a lot, but to me, it's still pretty low. Like it's not stable. It's just easy to manipulate.
Yep, I've had my fair share of like Bitcoins, Uno in the past. Swamp City, I know.
Yeah. So did I answer your question on the how the chart works? Except the TSSL, I'm still playing around with it. I understand the concept, but yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks, man. I understand so much. Just seeing all this compared to reading.
Cool, easy. All right. I gotta go. I got so many calls just then, as you heard, so I'm gonna call them back. But mate, hopefully it makes sense, and yeah, we talk soon.
Yeah, thanks, man. Hopefully you get the replay up so I can watch it again.
Oh, mate, I will. Let me compress it and then send it put it on YouTube or something and go from there.
All right, thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, bro. Talk soon.
Bye-bye.
See you, man.